And a pleasant good morning, guys. Welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We are in beautiful Frederick, Colorado, and as you guys could see, there is snow on the ground, and it's a nice cool day right here at this location. Today, I want to present to you one of our newest additions to our Summit haulers. This one behind me is a 2022 Freightliner M2106 Summit hauler conversion. This one is brand new to the lot. If you guys click on that link below, you will not see any pictures on there. That's how new it is. So we're gonna go over some of the features on here, kind of give you some fun facts about Summit hauler, and of course go over some of the features this particular unit has. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick look at this unit right now. And there's a few things you would see different compared to the last black M2106 we did. As you guys can see, there is more black on this particular truck, which we try to, give you different options when it comes to choosing the right Summit hauler for you. So this one does come with black rims, as you guys can see right now. And of course, within those rims, we'll come a little bit closer. We're gonna show you those Michelin tires as well. Those are 255 80R22.5s. Also with Summit hauler, as you guys know, we put auto balancers on every single Summit hauler that comes into our store. This again, auto balances the vehicle while driving, saves you wear and tear on your tires, so it gives you a longer tire life having those auto balancers in there. Again, with the appearance on this particular unit, we're going to check up front right now with the black on black, I call it. We do have an option of actually getting this in black as well, but we wanted to kind of spice this truck up a little bit, so we added the chrome front end, and this grille was designed by the C9 company, and they do an amazing job for our grills. And of course, as you guys could see, they all match and all look fantastic. With that grill also comes with this grill on the side here. So all that is changed. So we changed out this part here and all the front grills to our Summit hauler signature grill on our trucks. With the newer models, you get the LED headlights. And of course, like I said, we did do the black three-piece bumper. And of course, the black skirt to match the truck. This one does come with dual horns, like most Freightliner has. Again, just for the fun of it, a lot of people love to hear those air horns go off. Let's check underneath the hood. What you guys are looking at is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It also partnered with the Allison 6-speed automatic transmission, 3200 TRV. This unit produces about 360 horsepower, 360, and 1,150 foot-pounds of torque. Again, for people new to Freightliner, new to looking at some of those engines, most of those stuff underneath here is clearly labeled. So once you open the hood and you look in here, you guys could see a lot of stuff is clearly labeled, so you know what you're looking at. One cool thing about the 106 is, because the battery is located underneath the back seat, we do have jumper spots right here, so you do have your negative and your positive studs. And again, that is clearly labeled for you guys to see exactly what you're looking at, so it won't be any surprises. Very easy to close. Yes, the hood might look a little heavy, but once you push that, it does have this soft close. So you could let it, if you have time, let it go all the way down. But if you're in a hurry, you could just simply give it a little push. And of course, make sure you tie down both straps on the hood before taking off. So I always try to keep with that habit and run to the other side and clip it up. The wheelbase on this truck is actually really unique. We are 10 inches longer than the competition. So we have a wheelbase of 197 inches. Also, the rear axle is 4.33 on the rear axle ratio. And of course, our new design, you guys have seen that since our last brand new 2021. So we're moving it into 2022. And of course, the 2023 models will be pretty similar. Again, with the steps, we do have this compartment right here that allows you to open up and secure your diesel and def tank. So you do have a 6-gallon def tank and a 50-gallon diesel tank here, and on the opposite end you have another 50 gallons. So you have a total of 100 gallons of diesel on this truck. And again, with that, those doors are lockable, so you do have a key to unlock and lock those doors as needed. And we know the price of diesel is expensive right now, so you want to secure this as much as you can. Checking out the interior just from the outside, driver's seat. These are black leather seats. Again, this one, front seats are air ride with the lumbar system and of course heated seats. Your key ignition is located right here. Very easy to open the door, warm it up, allow the gauges to fully load up, and then you can fire it up. So super easy. Gonna turn that off quickly. Underneath the driver's seat, we do have what you call the disconnect switch. So once you're not running this vehicle for a while and you want to cut all power to the vehicle, you just turn off that switch, everything will go off, and of course you won't be able to run down your battery. Once you're done, you will turn the switch on. The alarm system will come on, so make sure you turn that alarm system off, and then you could go ahead and start up this vehicle. Remember, once you lock those vehicles, the alarm will be set. So if in case you decide to give somebody just the key, the alarm will kick off. So remember to have that remote with you at all times, especially when you lock it with that remote. The back seat. A lot of people have those questions about the back seat, and we'd always come to you guys explaining that it is DOT certified as a sleeper area. So this bench does turn into a bed. On our Summit hauler, the switch for that bench will be on the door. So this will extend all the way down. And of course, once that turns into a bed, you could put, your blankets, your pillows, and all that. One of the things you look for this to be DOT certified, the length from door to door should be a minimum of 75 inches. The width should be at least 24 inches wide, and from the top of the mattress to the roof should be at least 24 inches. So with this being said, I'm gonna pull my little measuring tape here and run this all the way to the door. All right, so this has the minimum of 75 inches. So from door to door, right now it does meet the requirements of a minimum of 75 inches. With the width, 24 inches is about right here, so almost half of that bench. So we go in all the way to about 42 inches on the mattress. So that passes that. And of course, 24 inches from the top of the mattress to the roof is right here. So we're gonna go all the way up. So from the mattress to the roof, we have about 43 inches. So it does meet the DOT regulations. So it is considered a sleeping area. So to pull that seat back up, you go back to that switch. There is an arrow that will point left or right, and then you will actually see the difference. If you guys look in the center of the back seat, you will see two 110 plugins with that white little protection over it. We have 4 USB plugins and 2 12-volt plugins here. So this one does come with an inverter, so you could have 110 power. So you have enough options for charging. Like I mentioned earlier, the batteries are located underneath the back seat. So this casing right here will be removed, and then you have full access to the battery. You do have a battery conditioner right here. You open that up, plug into a 110, and then you could charge up your batteries in your garage or wherever you want to plug it in. We got some awesome storage boxes here, nice and wide. You got all access here. You do have a airline, excuse me, for air. So if you plug in your hose, put air in your tires and whatever needs air, you have that option here. We also have a smaller compartment in the back end here. Again, this bed is actually pretty long, and because of the wheelbase, we have one of the longer beds on the market as well. So we're looking at about a little over 10-foot bed. So we're looking at about 122 inches on the bed. And usable space, especially if you tow in your four-wheelers or side-by-sides, you have about 78 inches and a half wide. This one does have tracks here for tie downs, and it does have a center track as well. So if you put it in your side-by-side or motorcycles or four-wheelers as needed, you could put those in and tie it down, strap it down. Those are adjustable tie downs tracks, so you could actually adjust it as needed. And we do supply you with those rings that will go in here and a few tie downs as well, which is pretty awesome. This one does come equipped with the B&W turnover ball hitch. So this one does have that gooseneck ball already in there with the chain tie downs. And again, it is a turnover ball, so that's right now, that's what you're seeing in the center. That ball is turned over in here. And to release that ball, you have your level right here. You pull that out, lock it in, pull it up, turn it around, and then you have your gooseneck ball as needed. Again, you do have a nice little trough here, so when you back it into your trailer, you don't have to raise the trailer too high. Plus it has that rear dump that will bring down that back end of that truck and bring it lower to the ground. And with that trough right here, which is approximately, and again, I brought that measuring tape out because a lot of customers ask, it's about 25 inches wide. So you have that option here to know exactly how wide your side-by-sides are or four-wheelers are. And again, it's wide enough where you could just drive over it and not having to fall in that center area. You have a 7-pin hookup here for your trailer. You have that Voyager camera system adapter. So we do have the Voyager camera system set up inside. If you have a trailer that has that Voyager camera system, you could plug it into here and then have that feed go to that screen. You do have a 2-inch bumper pull hitch. Tons of lights on that truck as well. We do have a light test button inside, and I'm going to turn that on right now. So give me a minute. I want to show you guys how that works. I always talk about it and never really show it. So once I go inside, I'm going to start up that truck. There will be a countdown when I turn that switch on. So give me a second here. Truck is running now. I just switched that light test switch on. Right now it's doing that countdown. Gives you enough time to leave the truck and go outside. So right now it just gives me the go ahead that everything is blinking. So right now it's going to test all the lights except those 4 white lights you see dead center. There is another switch in here. I will switch on right now and it will show you those lights work. But all those lights throughout the cab, if you walk around it, those lights will be blinking. So we'll actually show you which light is not working. So in an event that happens, you know exactly which light it is and mark it so you could have it changed. So right now I turn on that cargo light and that will be those 4 lights turning on. When you put that vehicle in reverse as well, those 4 lights will come on as well. So you have 2 ways of turning those lights on. So with this cargo light, if you're working at night and it's dark and you just need light in the back end, those 2 up here will brighten that whole bed. And of course, these 2 will give you that back end of lights. So pretty great option, nice setup, really love it. We did a great job doing that. Remember, there's dual tires in the back end, and we do have that counterweight we haven't spoke about in a long time. So we do have a counterweight located in that back end, gives you that extra weight in the back to allow you to, when you drive this truck without a load, this truck will actually stay on the road without having to, you know, be all over the place. Yeah, so that's, we do also have those same storage boxes on this side. Same amount of space. So you could store anything in there and actually lock it in place. So let's jump inside, kind of show some of the features on the interior. And kind of show you guys how everything works when I turn off that light test. So the vehicle is running. When you run the light test button, it will turn off the stereo and certain features of the truck. And then once I turn this back, when I turn it off, you will get that beep. Stereo will come back alive, and then you'll be able to listen to your music, see your navigation, and all that good stuff. This one does come with rear heating and cool. So the switch right here with the blue and red, you see right here, if you turn it to blue, cool air will come out from the back vents, and we'll show you what those vents look like in a minute. Right next to it is a fan switch. This will actually give you 3 different settings: high, medium, and low. Then the red will give you heat. Center will turn that system off. Down here is your engine brake system. Right now, we do include a turn on switch for your engine brake. So this will turn on the engine brake, and then you have a high and a low setting for that engine brake, and then you could turn it off when needed. Your Allison 6-speed automatic transmission right here. You do have your cruise control, manual regen, heated power windows, power locks. That test button I showed you guys early on. You do have traction off, traction control up here. You do have an additional 4 USB chargers. And then down here, you have a USB with HDMI, and it also gives you that capability once you plug in to have Apple or Android capability on your Stinger stereo sound system. We do have the Red Arc trailer brake system, all your AC controls down here, and of course for all the music lovers here, we do have a subwoofer underneath the back seat, and this is the control to change the levels or how loud you want your sub to be playing. Cup holders throughout this unit. You got 2 up here, 2 back here, and you do have an additional one up here for your passenger. With your Stinger stereo sound system, this one does come with navigation, like I said, Apple and Android capability. It does come with Sirius XM radio, and of course AM, FM, Bluetooth. And you could actually add cameras to this system if you want as well. We do the Voyager camera system, so we have a separate screen up here for your cameras, but you could actually add more cameras if you do please on your stereo sound system. Up here you have your Voyager camera system like you see on all of our Summit haulers. Your chain here for your air horn. If in case you decide to add a CB radio, it is pre-wired for your CB radio, and you could actually install it anywhere up here. We do have a nice little casing up here where you could actually cut out and actually install your CB radio. Up here we got some awesome lighting. We got LED lights here for reading. If you turn those on, it's super bright at night. And of course you got your mood light, which I call my infinity lights. Kind of gives you that awesome look at night, especially when it's super dark and you're driving and you just want this ambience while driving. You turn that on. It's pretty awesome. Turn it off. Again, you have your red light for nighttime reading and your regular white light. Again, this truck just came on the market. Let's see here. This truck just has about, Am I not seeing the mileage? Okay, 761 miles. So brand new on the market. No pictures on the website yet, so we will have that coming soon. So that's why I wanted to present this video to you today. Black on black, black rims, black front bumper, and of course your fender is actually black as well. You do have a few chrome highlights throughout this unit. You have the carbon fiber look in the interior. This one does come equipped with most, or almost, well, everything that Summit Hauler stands for, especially with that light test button. It's an amazing feature on those trucks, especially if you driving alone at, you know, on a trip and you want to test all your lights before you leave. You could turn that on, walk around the truck and trailer, make sure all your lights are working, and of course come back inside and hit the road. If you guys have any questions about this unit or anything we have coming in, we got a huge inventory right now, which is kind of cool. We haven't had that in a long time. So you guys have some options from used and brand new vehicles. We have more coming in. We also have a brand new 4x4 Freightliner being built right now. So a lot of people has been asking for it. We have one being converted right now. So we should be seeing that one in about a month or so. So you guys could call me for an actual date if you guys are interested in a 4x4 version of this truck. Again, with the 4x4, because GVWR is above that 19.5, there is an FET tax. That 12% will be added on to that truck, just like our 112s. So just remember, on a brand new 112 or a brand new 4x4, you do have that FET on a brand new unit. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. 303-684-3412 is my office number, or you guys could call or text me on my cell, 661-755-4344. You guys could also email me at marlon.bledman@transwest.com for any more information. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I'll see you guys back here on Monday for another video as we bring more inventory to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in today, and I'll see you guys back here on Monday. Have a great weekend.